The National Transportation Safety Board has released a report on the fatal bus crash in Rockland last year. The crash happened in November after school was let out. According to the report, the driver of the bus, 65-year-old Jeffrey Colburn, hit 12-year-old Braden Callahan in a marked crosswalk. Callahan was then run over by the bus and killed. Investigators say Callahan was the last one off the bus. The NTSB report comes just days after Colburn was arrested and charged with manslaughter. Colburn pleaded not guilty and is currently being held, or at last report was being held, at Two Bridges Regional Jail.